is Acha and I'm back again today with another video. So this one is going to be my entire June wrap up for 2018. First and foremost, I cannot explain how happy I am because I really did not expect to read so many books this past month, and I did, and I'm really happy and astonished with the progress. And I would really like to share all the books that I have read and appreciated, or just like that, So yeah, without much further ado, let's get on with the video. So the first book that I read last month was Harry Potter and the Order of Pheonix. So I finished this book in the first week of June, and I really enjoyed the way every single character started emerging, and all the characters, especially the fact that Harry Potter and Ginny Weasley finally started going around together. I was so happy about that. And the fact that Sirius Black died really shook me, and I think I mentioned the entire episode in my Instagram account, and I was going crazy. I did not want to read, but I did. So yeah, this one I finished. I don't want to give any rating to Harry Potter, come on, I just do not want to do that. We'll talk about ratings for the other books that I've read, but not for Harry Potter. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book, and it took me to some other emotional level. The second book that I read this month was, again, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and I loved it, obviously. The only thing that I'm going to say is that I love Snape's character. By the time I read this book, I was literally in love with him, and I really thought that, he was the most misunderstood character, and I really mentioned about this a lot of times, but the ending of this book made me feel, kill myself. It really made me kill, I don't know what to say, but I'm like blabbering or stammering, I don't know. But the fact that he killed Dumbledore, I felt that he killed me as well, and I could not believe. But the ending kind of made me think that no, maybe there is something hiding behind the entire process. I don't know what, but there was something. And the fact that he was literally taken aback when Harry Potter calls him a coward, I just could visualize the scene, and I was having goosebumps. So yeah, exactly, I don't know what to say, but yes, I was sad after reading this book. So sad, horribly sad, that I felt like, just whatever. Moving on. The third book that I read last month was Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and I told you there was something about Snape. I told you he was a good character, and I was so happy that finally Harry Potter could see, could visualize, could understand the entire process of Snape's sufferance. I think he was truly the bravest man, as Harry says, and he was the most sacrificing person, and I just love him. But the ending tore me apart when Fred died, and Remus died, and Tonks died, and I wanted to die myself. But I just want to kill Bookish Tales. Padma, you just literally made me go crazy. She was the one who basically introduced me to the entire Harry Potter series and made me read it. This is because of her that I felt so horrible for an entire week that I did not even want to talk to anybody. But yeah, Deathly Hallows really made me feel alive. I loved it, obviously. So finally I can say that I love the entire Harry Potter series, and thank you so much, guys, for making me read it. The next book that I read was I See You by Claire McIntosh. This book was sent to me by Hatchet India, and I truly love this book. So it's a mystery book, and I've done the entire review, which has been posted already, and I am just going to leave the link for the review in the description box below so you can see the entire thing. It's basically about a girl named Zoe Walker who has found a picture of someone looking very much similar to her in a newspaper at the end towards the escort section. She thinks it's her, but her family members make sure that she, it's on her, obviously. But at the end, they find out that it's her, and her life is in threat. So in the meantime, she finds out all these rapes and abductions and murder has been happening to same girls whose picture has been found in the newspaper, which makes her go all the more paranoid. So that's why she has to go to a police officer and find out what exactly is happening. And at the end, she is saved, but how, you will get to know in the review. So it will be better for you to just go and read or watch the review both. So I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I loved this book and I really recommend every single mystery suspense lover out there to really go and grab this book. Very interesting. And you will be astonished at the end. So yeah, there's a twist at the end. So after that I read Let's Have Coffee by Parul A. Mittal. I did not like this book. I am not really a romance person and this one was very predictable. So it's about two people. Meher and Samir, who meet at a wedding, and apparently the bride and groom are their exes, and they in a way get in a relationship, Meher and Samir, and then Meher finds out that Samir is basically just using her for some work, and it's just crazy, weird. I did not really enjoy it, so I gave this book a 2.5 out of 5 star. I'm not really going to talk much about this book because there's no point. I did not enjoy it. I'm sorry, but I did not. Moving on, the next book that I read was Irina's Eye by H.W. Friedman. So this book was sent to me by the author and it was on my TBR list for a very long period of time and I was not getting around to read it, but I finally did and it blew me apart in a very different way. So it's about Vaclav and Irina and surrounded during the World War time in Germany. What basically happens is that Vaclav literally sees Irina, love of his life, get shot in front of him. That kills him in a way, but Irina tells him to go at the last shot and he knows that there's nothing he can do, he cannot save her, so he literally runs away to New York, and there how he basically copes up his loss, his loneliness, and every aspect of his life becomes haywire because he just cannot survive without his love Irina, and how he overcomes every single thing, his shortcomings. It has been described in this book. I really liked reading this book because it was very nice and simple, intense, very intense, short but intense. So I gave this book a 4 out of 5 star. Yeah. So the second last book that I read last month literally took my breath away. Homegoing by Yagyasi. I just cannot explain how much I love this book. This book is something that will make you feel something else altogether. It's about two sisters, Effia and Essie, not knowing that they are sisters, end up having their lineage into almost similar kind of a situation. One goes on to marry the slaver and the other one gets sold to the slave trade, and basically how their entire lineage suffers in various different aspects, be it because of slave trading or black and white issue. I don't know what to say about this book. It's basically such a beautiful book, and at the end the entire book comes out into a single chapter. It just creates a very beautiful thing. At the end, when you read the last part of the last section of the book, you literally go, I literally had tears in my eyes because I was thinking finally they have some peace in life, but I don't think so they will. But yeah, I just don't want to mention anything about the book because the review will be up soon. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars without a doubt, and I really encourage you guys to go read this book. I know this entire part was very haphazard, but yeah, go on, read this book. The last book that I read was Unlocked Silences by Manpreet Khurana. So this book is basically an accumulation of different poems, abstracts, short stories, all piled up in one single tiny book, and it basically showcases all these emotions, all these shortcomings that the author has faced his entire life, and it has been written in a very nice and non-fancy manner, which is really good because I am not really a poetry person and I really like this book. So I give this book a 4 star. So yeah, I think you can go and give it a try. So guys, this was my entire June wrap up. I cannot explain how did I manage to read so many books. I don't know, but I just did. So I'm happy with my progress, and I will be mentioning all the links of the book reviews or the places from where you can buy in the description box below, so it will be easier for you guys. And yeah, tell me what all you read this month, past month, whatever, or what is your current read, and if you have read any of the books that I've mentioned, and if you have, which one you like the most and which one you did not. Tell me everything in the comment section below. We'll just talk and discuss about it. Thank you so much for watching this video again, and yeah, I'll be back again with another video next week. Till then, bye bye.